Hi everybody, here's Krystian from TeamworkCast.
I'm Brian from SanFrancisco.net.
And this is Netrunner with TeamworkCast. This is the final game from a game night tournament on the 13th of February. No, not the 13th of February, September, what I'm talking about. And this is still Axul game against FF0X. FF0X, Alex is on the right, and Axul is on the left. And hi, Brian. Nice to have you here with us here.
Thanks for having me. And the first game in this match was a wonderful Jinteki versus Andromeda game. You should definitely check out if you did not watch that one yet.
Yeah, that was a turbulent game. It's a very nice confrontation against a very skilled Jinteki player and a very skilled Andromeda player here. And so we will see the same thing now again. This is going to be very skilled Noise player on the left and a very skilled Jinteki White Tree player on the right.
And Sundew down early. Turn one Sundew.
Yeah. That's the best thing. Of course, HQ is open now because there wasn't anything installed in front of HQ.
And against Noise, it's pretty uncommon to see Siphon, so that's not a huge risk here, unless there's a lot of agendas.
Especially in a modern Noise that uses cache, they usually don't have the influence for a count Siphon.
Right. So click 1 is Cyber... What's that card called?
Cyber Feeder and
Feeder,
Data Sucker.
Yeah, when I forget a core card. It's very embarrassing.
It happens all the time. And Cyber Feeder is also really great here because now he can pay for viruses with a recurring credit, so the Data Sucker is for free. And a Wild Side, that's really nice.
So he is all set up here. He's got a little bit of econ and card draw.
The only thing that he needs is now the Ace of Spawn Shop, and he will be... he's in the green.
Right. So it looks like we have a run here on... Is this an HQ run?
Not exactly sure what kind of run it is.
Because he has
one more click.
Well, he has the Data Sucker down.
No, there's nothing actually. Nothing else happened. And so it's Alex's turn, and he plays...
ELP. But yeah, so it was an Archives run. That's why he has the Data Sucker token.
Oh, that makes sense. So he made a run on Archives, and he saw...
Yeah, just to get the Data Sucker and see what was hiding over there.
And that was another Sundew. Interesting.
I'm not sure how that got there. Oh, he must have trashed it?
Huh, but how?
Yeah, I don't know.
Install?
We missed something there.
Something we will. Oh no, that was because Data Sucker got trashed. It was trashed because of Data Sucker.
You're right. Yeah, that makes sense. That was what we missed.
All right, so we see
Noise.
enhanced locking protocol. That's by the way, a very interesting place to place the current.
I haven't seen that yet. I usually see it kind of in the middle of the table.
But a place where you don't forget about it. That's an important thing.
Well, the Corp's certainly not going to forget about it there on his ID.
That's also the case. So now Axul needs to pay one more click for his first run, and of course he has to, due to White Tree, he has to run on a central server before he can run on a remote server. But there's Ace of Spawn Shop. That's really nice.
He really needs to deal with that Sundew, and this is going to be hard for him to do, as he has no breakers out yet.
Yeah, but he does run on R&D, and there's a Yagura. Interesting. Oh man,
that's great.
So the Yagura does 1 net damage, and net damages away the Blast Crate. I don't think that's going to be a huge problem. Although we saw Alex's White Tree Jinteki, and we know that this is a quite unusual White Tree Jinteki.
Yeah, this might be a super net damage Jinteki here.
Yeah, already Yagura already tells us that there's something going on. There's something fishy going on.
And is Jinteki out of credits right now? Oh no, they're hiding at the bottom there, I see.
Yeah, they're a bit difficult to see because they're like black and white, and the mat at this point is also black and white. But yes, he does have a little row of money there.
It looks like that Sundew's just gonna float for a while.
Yeah, this kind of Noise build usually uses just something like Crypsis as breaker. So I'm not seeing him like running a lot of servers here.
No,
there's a cache though.
He might just kind of switch over into super mill mode.
Or just simply parasite everything that he sees, which like he did with the Yagura right now. And he's Axul is being annoyed by the protocol, by the enhanced login protocol right now, and I can understand. It's just so bad.
It's so frustrating.
Yeah. Especially in white tree, it creates those situations where you just can't score anything.
It's not so bad in Criminal because you often have a lot of card effects to trigger runs like Sneak Door and Siphon and whatever, but yeah, Anarch doesn't have as many.
Yeah, and I mean, even with Criminal, like against White Tree, you still have to do like a effect on the central server and then effect on the remote server. It's difficult to avoid that tax.
Like, Criminal has a lot of stuff they want to do on central servers anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
More so than Anarch.
Like a count siphon.
Yeah, there's
Definitely.
there's a lot of cards that they can take advantage of that trigger off central servers.
Although with the big expansions, that things might change in the future.
Oh yeah, Wanton Destruction. Wanton.
Or even like the cutlery
yes.
suite.
Utensils.
Alright, we see a grimoire and a cache. That cache with a grimoire now is it's a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah, and with the cyber feeder paying for it all. That's it's like a hedge fund right there.
All he needs
gamble.
is the share, the
Scheherazade, yeah.
card.
Then that gives you 5
And then-
credits for the install.
And then he can still pawn shop it. And
Yeah. It'll be a profit of 8 credits on a click. Not bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we got Jinteki here just started still developing their servers.
Yeah. I sub everything nicely, but it's still like one row just. I mean, no, it's not like Noise has any breakers out, and he will have to face check those cards if he wants to parasite them away.
Right. Yeah, I'm surprised there's not more ice on the field. I mean, I get the feeling that the Corp might be a little bit flooded.
I think we're just seeing the unusual white tree Jinteki at play here.
It could be.
It's not as taxing. Oh, there we go. More ice. Interestingly, on the archives. Ha!
Yeah, maybe that's an agenda down there.
Or maybe he just knows that Axul will try to get into archives sooner or later.
Right.
Oh, and then HQ.
Yeah, because if he was drawing assets, they'd go down on the field, I think, for sure. That ELP is really defending the assets. He probably doesn't have that many operations that wouldn't just be played immediately, so I get the feeling he's a little bit flooded. Although he did install 2 ice that turn, so...
Yeah. Let's see about that. That Sundu seems to be unchallenged for now.
Yeah, that's not going to work out in the long run.
Yeah, that's not really good.
No.
Alright, Axul playing. Oh, there's a David. Nice. David can break an ice with a strength 5 or greater and has like 3 or 4 tokens.
I think 3.
3.
Yeah. Not quite as good as the dogs, which get 4.
Yeah, but this is a pre-dog time, pre-dog era.
You're right, yeah. People didn't understand the true power of the dogs at this point.
By now, the dog have been unleashed. The dog have been let out.
So what I guess, because he saw a Sarugi, so I'm trying to figure what ice he thinks he's gonna encounter here with the David.
Interesting. There's a dirty laundry. Where?
I don't know. I'd want to go
On archives.
on archives.
Interesting.
There's 2 ice there. Doesn't seem like you're gonna get in.
Huh. With the David? Pop?
Maybe it'll work
Alright.
out. He's through the pop.
I mean, again, we have to assume that those players have been playing those decks against each other already, because I know that they practice. They're both players who went to the Worlds. They practice together.
And there's the
Ooh,
Sarugi.
Sarugi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's bad.
And nothing that David can do about, and it just ends the run.
Okay, so yeah, there must be some agendas there.
But I mean, that was a good play from Axul to some extent. I mean, of course, he lost the credits from the Dirty Laundry, but he forced the Alex to rest the cards there. And even if that was an agenda, if that was an agenda, then Alex might have just let him through.
Maybe. There's a lot of different elements at play. 'Cause there's also a data sucker token you would have gotten, the Dirty Laundry money.
That's true.
The net damage would have been nice to hit on the Sarugi, but at the same time, if there's a future perfect back there or something, it's risky.
Yeah, that's true. We don't know what it is, but we see now the Jackson Howard here, so whatever it was, if that was an agenda, it can be rescued now.
Well, the David I'm really curious about, because he did think that there was some big ice there on Archives, but he saw this Rugi in R&D earlier, but maybe he thought that went on top, or maybe he thought that's what was protecting R&D. And the Corp using Jackson Howard, I think, probably trying to get more of his ice that he needs.
Alright, here there is the runner runs on R&D there, and there is a Koma Inu.
Bye-bye grip.
Oh, everything gets discarded. Will he access now?
No, don't do it. Bad idea.
It's White Tree. It doesn't try to kill
Bad
you usually.
idea. Oh,
he does. There's nothing there. Just a hedge fund.
I don't know. I mean, the only ice he has seen right now are all like damage ice.
Yeah, yeah. That should tell you something about what Alex is up to.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have accessed there, but it worked out.
Well, sometimes you have to risk it to win.
Yeah, it's true.
But so far, no agenda scored. All right, R&D is getting more ice.
Yeah, because now that Komainu is going to get parasited.
Yeah, it won't live for long.
No doubt. It looks like he killed 2 same old things and a quality time with that net damage.
Oh, that was a really good net damage, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Like especially the 2 same old things. Oof. Those could have recurred stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he would have. We've only really seen Dirty Laundry so far. I'm not sure what other events he has here that he'd want to recur.
Well, I'm sure we saw. I think no, we didn't saw. But I'm pretty sure he's running a copy of Deja Vu.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, to get the cash back.
All right, there's nothing gets trashed through the ASAP. There's no good targets right now.
Yeah, he wants to keep the David around just for a little bit longer. That Sundew has probably given him, what, 12 credits already? Something like that.
Yeah, that Sundew is really good right now. But there's a great Deja Vu being played by Axul. And he plays another cache. He recurs both caches that he played, and he plays one of them right now. A really great economy engine right now, because he was low on money. He didn't have any money at all.
And so yeah, that one's going to give him about 7 credits.
And there's another one down in the pipe.
This seems like a really hard matchup for Noise. I don't play Noise myself, but
Yeah.
It seems like it's a tough matchup for anyone, but it seems extra hard for Noise.
I mean, think about it. I mean, he's losing 1 credit due to wild side anyway, and then he loses 1 credit due to the current up right there.
Right.
And so he's really just has one not credit click. I mean, and so that he only has 1 click if he wants to run that he can use for other things in his turn.
Yeah. Yeah. If he wants to go over to remote, that's the whole turn.
Yeah. So Sandu will be staying for now.
It's just impossible to deal with.
Oh, and the install advance. No, it's not advanced, but installs card behind an ice there.
So that kind of just looks like an Ash to me, or something like that.
He could be trying to sneak out an agenda though.
I guess so. What would it be? Maybe he has some 1-pointers in the deck?
Yeah, you're right. It would have been a 1-pointer, and I don't think he's playing a brain trust or anything. So probably not in a. But if that's an Ash, I mean that will be just unscorable for the runner right now.
Yeah. I think he's just prepping the server for maybe next turn he's going to install advanced Nisei in there and put another ice over it, something like that.
Ooh, run on R&D, and there is another Tsurugi. Just again, no solution for this.
No.
And he gets a net damage. Ooh! Oh, the cache gets. Oh, the parasite.
A cache
Ooh.
and a parasite, and he sees an Ash.
Oh, that was a run on archives, not... What was it on archives?
No, that was an R&D run. So he took the 3 net damage, and then he saw the Ash and trashed it.
Oh, that's why there's something happened on archives. I understand now. All right. Trashing an Ash was pretty good, but you have to expect that there's another thing. Yeah, I think he installed something in that remote server right there. As expected.
And then the Corp is taking credits this turn?
Is that true?
Or maybe he made change.
I'm not sure what happened there. Let's see about that. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he just took credits.
Huh.
I think he's getting ready for remote play, and he needs a certain amount of credits to res the ice and the
ash.
ash.
Oh man, I know what. If that's a Kronos project, that would be crazy.
Ooh.
No, he can't. He can't. Is that a neutral? It's a neutral,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, he could have it in there. I think he would have just scored it if it was the Kronos project.
Oh man, that would be crazy.
Because now's a pretty good time to score it. Getting rid of parasites and cash.
That would cripple the runner so hard.
Yeah. I think it would have just gotten scored.
Alright, Data Sucker. Another card milled. Noise is doing his thing.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Jackson Howard, I'd say he'd be doing a pretty good job here. He's definitely hit a good amount of cards.
Definite. Yeah, like there's bound to be some agenda at this point in there. Oh, interns? Interesting.
Taking a face down back? Okay.
Oh, face down. Alright. Oh, advanced ones.
Yeah,
alright.
So that's the Nisei right there.
Yeah.
That's a Nisei, and then it just some taxing ice in front is all he really needs, and then res to Ash. You're good to go.
Yeah, there is an upgrade in that server, so we know that it's probably an Ash, or at least a Nisei.
It could be a Caprice.
MK1. Caprice, yes. MK1. Caprice, Nisei.
And so he can't do anything, right? Because he'd have to run HQ. He's just going to ignore it.
Ooh, medium? Interesting.
But he can't get in.
Yeah. Clone chip?
Oh, he's going to parasite.
Right. Oh,
there we go.
That will work.
He can't do it this turn, though.
I think he ran off clicks, right? No, he runs and he uses... No, he can. He still has 2 clicks.
Wait.
He can run once.
Didn't he install a medium and a clone chip this turn?
Yes, and then he can run with spending 2 clicks.
But... he got rid of the wild side. There we go. Sorry, I missed that. He got rid of the wild side.
Oh, the wild side is gone.
Yeah.
Yes, I missed that myself. That's true.
Yeah, he did that just so he could pull off this turn.
And he scores the...
Ooh, oh my god, he just lost, right?
Oh wow, he sees 2 Featly Eyes! Holy crap!
Oh, and that was an NA feed.
Wow!
He had 3 of those. Oh, he had another Fetal AI in hand. You know what? That was a really good play with the medium, though, because what he's doing there, ignoring the fact that he just died, he's putting a lot of pressure on. Like, the Corp can't score out that remote that turn, because the Corp would have to ice up R&D, so he's delaying that score 1 more turn. And he would have killed the ELP on that if he didn't hit the second Fetal AI.
Yeah, that was a really good play, because Corp would have had to react somehow, and it really depended on whether they had an ice on hand or not. Maybe they couldn't even install anything up in there. That would have been really devastating. But yes, it was. That was a really bad draw there. 2 Featly Eyes in a row. Wow.
Yeah, but remember when he went into R&D earlier with no cards, and when he went into HQ with no cards, and like.
Yeah. He was pushing it. I mean, he was very. Axul here was really under a lot of pressure, and he was really losing this game, so really had to do something risky here to get back on the horse, so to speak. And
it could have worked out. If he just didn't hit that second Fetal AI, it could have worked out in a big way.
Just a little tiny agenda like the 1-pointer or something would have been great here to get rid of that current there and secure his win. But yes, so Alex wins twice now, so I'm guessing he wins this entire tournament.
Probably, if this was the final match, right? Top table.
I think it was a top table. I mean, come on, it wouldn't be very surprising if this wasn't the top table, because again, this is the German champion and the runner-up. So yes. All right, so this is it for this tournament so far. Brian, where can people find your stuff?
They can find me at sanfrancisco.net and the Jackson Howard YouTube channel. So it's YouTube/The Jackson Howard, and I post a lot of videos there.
Yes, those are very excellent videos. I enjoyed them quite a bit.
Thank you.
It's really great to see what you guys are doing there. Yes.
And thanks for having me on.
Yes, it was a great pleasure. That's it for us for today, and I hope you will join us next time, where we'll be hacking the planet!
Hack the planet! Hack the planet!
Shut up and get in the car!
And the Gibson.
And the Gibson, yeah. Gotta get rid of the Gibson.